let us study interior of Earth because people of Earth is affected by geological events like earthquake, volcanic eruptions. Thus, curiosity arises that something mysterious happened in the Earth's interior. It means that either some sources of heat, some sources of energy that affects the inhabitants and environment time to time on the surface of the earth. So, to satisfy our curiosity, our very senior and past geographers have contributed a lot in this field. The model given by Edward Suez. Before giving this model, there was no mining and drilling process on the earth. The best knowledge about interior of earth was limited to 2 to 4 kilometers by mining activities like digging of minerals like gold, diamonds, etc. and later up to 12 kilometers by drilling wells, oil wells. But the center or radius of earth is more deeper, which is 6,371 kilometers, and the curiosity is not satisfied, rather it is increased more. And how should we know the interior of the earth? On the basis of density of rocks and temperature, Edward Suez, a prominent geologist, studied that the interior of earth consists of 3 parts such as Sial, Sima and Nephi. He has considered Sial, the uppermost part, which has depth of about 100 kilometers, and below the 100 kilometers and up to 2900 kilometers. He considered the second layer as Sima, which is more denser and more heavier than the upper one, and the lower part, which he has considered as the central part of the earth as Nephi, which made from nickel and ferrium, which he has considered the most heaviest part or most heaviest layer in the earth's crust, earth's interior. Now understand the distribution of these rocks or minerals, and their density is increasing with increasing depth. To understand, we have to study some theories postulated by the origin of the earth. When earth originated, as per Hoyle, Lotham Green, Lord Kelvin and others, the earth was in gaseous state and it was very hot and rotating on its axis, with the result the lighter material like aluminium sets on the outer part of the earth and forms crust. Denser material like magnesium are heavier than the aluminium, and they form some deeper, which many of the geologists have considered this layer as Sima or mantle, and very heavy material like nickel and ferrium concentration is in the central or the core part, which is the heaviest metal. Now, on the basis of Edward Suez model, new models arise regarding the interior of earth, and new invention discovered that these 3 layers are not stationary, rather moving in different speed, and geoscientists named these layers such as Sial was named as lithosphere, Sima was named as pyrosphere, Nephi named as barysphere or centrosphere. Or due to different structure, there is differential motion due to the axial rotation of the earth, and this lithosphere is to be studied very clearly. What is lithosphere? It does not stand only for the study of continent, rather lithosphere is the outer layer of earth on which continents are located, basins in geology, but in geography, we are taking it for the study of continents. One thing is to be noted that the lithosphere consists of silicon and aluminum. Biosphere consists of silicon and magnesium, and barysphere consists of nickel and ferrium. And this central part is moving faster than biosphere or SEMA. In between SEMA and Nephi, friction is going on and geomagnetic energy is generated. Likewise, same friction is also going on between CR and SEMA due to differential motion, and geothermal energy is being generated. But in recent era, geologists have replaced the names of these layers, as the topmost layer is named as crust, mantle and core. Now we have some specifications about these layers. For example, if we take CR depth varies from 30 to 50 kilometer. Density is near about 2.9 gram per cubic centimeter. Second layer is SEMA, which consists of silica and magnesium, and depth is 100 to 200 kilometer. Density is between 2.9 to 4.7 gram centimeter cube. And Nephi, which consists of nickel and ferrium, and the diameter of this layer is near about 6,880 kilometer, and density is near about 11 gram per centimeter cube. Now we study interior of the earth on the basis of the three things. First, increasing temperature with increasing depth. Second, increasing density with increasing depth to the surface of the core. And the third aspect for the study of interior of the earth is seismology. Now, interior of earth is precisely studied by International Union of Geodesy and Geophysics based on seismic waves. Now, what is geodesy? Geodesy is a science dealing with the curvature of the earth. As we know, earth is not flat, rather curved surface. That is why geodesy deals with the curvature of the earth and the gravitational field of the earth, like space motion. And geophysics deals with the crustal part of the earth, which is not stationary, as our earth crust is divided into many plates, and these plates are moving in other directions with different rates. We have studied these in plate tectonics, and plate tectonics is a part of geophysics. Thus, these two sciences have established the internal structure of the earth. Now, come to the diagram of internal structure of the earth, which is precisely studied by the International Union of Geodesy and Geophysics. Have a look on this diagram. Here, the uppermost part of the earth is called crust, and here the temperature in this layer increases at the depth of 40 kilometers from 20 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius per kilometer, at the rate of 20 to 30 degrees Celsius per kilometer at the depth of 40 kilometers. Below this crust and at the depth of near about 111 kilometers, there is a different discontinuity which is called as convex discontinuity. Here, this convex discontinuity separates crust into two parts. Above 11 kilometers, it is the upper crust, and below 11 kilometers, it is considered as lower crust. And at the depth of 100 kilometers, this discontinuity arises, which is called to be Mohorovic more obisic or asthenosphere or low velocity zone, because at the depth of 100 kilometer the upper part, which is called crust, and the lower part or the medium layer or the middle layer of the earth, which is called to be mantle, they both get fricted, or they have a friction zone between these layers, because the upper part, which is called CR or crust, have different temperature, different depth, different